Hey, everybody. Welcome back to a surprise afternoon episode of Clone Evolution. Woo! No, I was thinking of going for a nap after work today, and I was like, fuck, man. If I do, I'm not going to finish anything because I have to get everything done from yesterday's episode I missed because of the fucking lag issue, or for the internet issue. So, we'll have to do it today. Alright, an advanced clone. Let's see who we get. Oh, my hero capacity's full. I remember I had this problem when I logged in to try to check it quick. I was like, oh, I'll just draw the hero quick, and then no, I couldn't. Fucking team was full. Which I'm kind of surprised it's full, but... I remember back when I got the VIP 4, I started to think that, man, I was never going to fill my team up anymore because I had so many spaces. Yeah. I wasn't even sure how much sleep I got, and then I forgot that I can just look at my watch and it'll tell me now. So that's kind of convenient. It's like, oh, you got 4 hours sleep. I was like, oh, fuck. No wonder I'm so tired. Now, I was thinking I went to bed early enough to get lots of sleep, and then I ended up waking up extra early. So that's what kind of killed my sleep. Should have just tried to sleep longer. Alright, so that's green, gray. Yeah, and don't worry if anyone's tuning in for Entropia and Gravity Well episodes or the paranormal podcasts about ancient mysteries. We're going to be doing more episodes of that. I'm just doing Clone Evolution right now because it's my most fun game to play right now. It's kind of sad. I was always thinking that Entropia is my favorite game, but I don't know. The way that fucking, what was it, the Crafting Mania reward, when that fucked me over, it's like that really soured me to the game for quite a bit. So I'll try to get back into it, but I don't know, man. That was a major letdown. I don't know, I just had my hopes up so high because I saved that thing for years, hoping that I could sell it because it used to be worth a lot. But then all of a sudden the price crashed and then the fucking print didn't even work well anymore. It was supposed to be super loaded. I'm almost thinking I should have messaged the game and asked them. I was like, man, was there a glitch? Like, I got the Crafting Mania reward, used it, it didn't even work. And I heard from like the game that it was supposed to be a super loaded print, that it would be extra special and work better. Didn't work better at all. It fucking failed. So that was kind of horseshit and a major letdown, but I'll get back into Entropy. I don't want to be too much of a sore loser. I just need a rest. Try to recoup and focus on getting my act back together in the game. Alright, so should I do the casino event today, or let's just work on the regular stuff? I'll probably end up exchanging these for, I don't know, this pet house would be nice, but purple or orange. That'd be pretty good. But if I had to compare that for how many rakes does the collar cost, 2,000? Yeah, the house is a better deal. Anyways, let's get the daily mission grind completed so I can get some stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what day Suki said she was going on a trip. I think it was coming up soon. Sweet 420. That's what I was thinking. It's Hitler's birthday. She's gonna miss out. I gotta stop with the encouraging those jokes. Starting to wonder if it is jokes. Okay, let's consider. Who do I want to bring? Who am I fighting? Him? Yeah, let's bring Agatha. Now, I'm not too sure how tired I'm going to be if I'm going to do 2 episodes today, so this actually might be the clone episode for today. We'll see how it goes. Now, let's check my watch, see what other kind of stats I got for today. We got 13,000 steps, heart rate's at 80, it's pretty good. I burned 2,500 calories, and I walked 6.4 miles. It's funny, I thought I was going to put in kilometers, but I noticed it was still in miles. I should probably switch that to kilometers. Now, when I was showing off how many steps it was, one guy was saying that it might be thrown off because I was shoveling. But if anything, I was thinking it would be thrown off under if I was shoveling. Because when you're shoveling and walking, you're just burning way more calories than you would be if you were just walking and not shoveling. And the distance wise, too. Like, I don't think it's off just because of how far I have to walk in a day. Because really, I'm walking non-stop for 4 hours, so you could probably walk pretty far in 4 hours. Right? Well, there is the drive time in between jobs, but usually that's only like 5 minutes. Well, that's true though. 5 minutes times how many jobs? We do 21. So there must be a good hour of break in there. Or drive time. The drive time isn't really a break for me because I still have to do work. Always putting in data into the phone. Holy shit, we might actually beat this team. Famous last words. Oh, there goes Boudica. It's nice having Jane Austen alive because now she's able to heal Alice and have an umbrella. So this is really the perfect combination if I am going to beat these guys. Oh, fuck! I had their health down to almost nothing and then he managed to heal himself right back to full. What a fuck whore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Someone was telling me today that not that there's anything wrong with that is a really offensive joke. It's like, woo, sweet. It's like, it's not even swearing. And it has so much power. Now, if we get a whole bunch of viewers in the chat, maybe I'll dip into the casino adventure a little. This fucking battle is going to take 50 rounds, it looks like. I don't see them hitting me anytime soon. Or killing this team. It's a shame the rest of my team isn't this strong. Alright, so, well, yeah, what was I focusing on next? I gotta check, what's her name? Alice. Or not Alice, Jane Austen. See how many purple potions I need to boost her to the next level. As I don't believe I actually checked that, so let's check it. Oh yeah, the gene bank, let's get that. It's very time sensitive, and here I'm not even doing it. Gotta stop vaping, fuck. Now I did cut back on vaping at least today. I was gonna see how bad work would go without vaping, see if my back would be bad. It wasn't so bad, so might try another day tomorrow without vaping, see how it goes. Hand to mine it is. At least we're getting lots of rakes. Alright, so we do have a lot of spins to go. Definitely going to go for them for the rakes. I don't think I'll bother cashing in the flowers until I see how many I'm actually going to need. Come on, fat chili. Come on, fat chili. I don't even know why I'm trying to get fat chili, I forget. Hopefully it's a good reason. There, we got that guy. That's one step to fat chili. Yeah, we need the refresh. Fuck. The only good one's Omni OG. Geronimo's okay, but... Ooh, 5 bullets. That's fucking rare. Hey, George Washington, how's it going? Got some good news with the network. Woke up in the morning, everything was like brand new. So I'm assuming it was just some sort of end problem somewhere else. I don't know. Never really figured it out, but it's working good as new, so... And I woke up at like 4 in the morning and tested it, or even 3:30. So it was working like only a few, well, maybe not a few, about 8 hours or so after we ended the show. It just randomly started working. Oh, 1:30. For a second I thought that was fat. Oh, fat chili. Alright. So now we can refresh fat chili. I forget who I'm going to need for this, so I'm going to have to go check the Darwin lab and see. I don't know, George, if you remember. I think I was saving up fat chili to create someone, but I can't remember who. I'll just have to check the Darwin Center. I'm sure I'll figure it out, but... Holy shit, 4. That was good. Now I started to realize that I will put up quite a bit of kilometers when I do a shift, because a lot of times when I shovel snow, I'm walking back and forth and back and forth. So it's not like I'm just walking up a driveway once. I like walk up it like 30 times. Yeah, it was a reasonable amount of walking. Today's shift wasn't even bad, and it was 13,000 steps, so that's pretty good. I think 6,000 is what you're supposed to get, even if you're lazy. So I'm getting double the lazy amount. That's pretty good. I know if I worked as like a post office worker, I'd definitely be destroying this. But yeah, the one guy was telling me that when he used to do tree planting work, that he would blow the fucking step counter away doing that job too. I think I'm gonna have to go on one of those marathon walks that I did up north, like one of those shamanic ones. I guess I shouldn't say shamanic, people would get pissed about it. But I fucking do the fasting. Not like the drug shamanic, but like the, what is it, refraining and stuff. But anyways, I did a really long walk that day, and I bet you that would have put up quite a few steps. Because I basically started walking at like, before the sun even came up. It was like an hour before that. And then I walked right until it got dark. And I only stopped for a break, maybe like 20 minutes the whole day. But that was pushing it, like, I don't even know how I did that with fasting. That was fucked. It was quite the adventure, I'll give it that. And it wasn't like an easy walk. Well, the terrain was pretty level, except for a mountain at the end. But had a walking stick, so that made it easier. If it wasn't for that walking stick, I don't think I would have made it. Oh, look at all these rakes. Yes, we're raking it in. The snow rakes. Or what, another word, shovels. I just can't call that a shovel. Like, when I look at that, that's a rake to me. I'm calling it what it is. They've called it a snow shovel, but yeah. Now, if anyone's ever been on a long walk like that, it's dangerous, but I definitely recommend it. Not for health advice. It's neat to push yourself just to see what you can really do, right? I definitely reached the breaking point where I was like, oh fuck, I should just quit and give up. And I was like, no, I'll truck on, see if I can keep making it. Holy shit, man. We almost made it all the way to Pericles and Hitler. Cloning Hitler is in our sights. But maybe I should wait for Suki for that. She'll probably be pissed she missed it. I guess technically she doesn't have to miss it. She could watch the replay. Alright, the Vibram store, anything good? Just Hitler. Hey, Jose, how's it going, man? You know who's one of my favorite Toronto Raptor players? Jose Calderon. He was really good. Every time I hear the name Jose, I always think of that. And it's weird too, he was the best player we ever had and they never gave him an all-star appearance. I was like, you fucking bastards, NBA. What, God, break every fucking record and he still didn't give him an all-star. Just because the team couldn't win back then. It's like, well, I'm pretty sure just because your team sucks, the player can still be good. Yeah, I better get these tavern tasks done. Holy shit, you hitchhiked across the entire US? That's fucking sweet. Yeah, that'd be an adventure. Now, I've tried to hitchhiking before, and it can be hit or miss. It's funny, one of my buddies, he swore by hitchhiking his whole life. He's like, dear God, man, it's the safest. He always loves doing it. And then one day, he had one of those bad hitchhiking experiences. Well, at least he got a really good story out of it. No, he said what happened was he was hitchhiking. Well, let's see. I got shot at once during the trip, but holy shit, met a lot of cool people. Yeah, that's how it is, right? Like sometimes the best adventures in life are just about like meeting cool people on the way. It's not always about the journey. I remember some of the journeys I went on up north on bus trips. Back when you used to like sit next to random strangers and have to talk to them for like 8 hours. We didn't have to talk, but most people would. Now he was picking people to like mentor, and he was like a rich business guy. I was like, what the fuck? What a weird place to pick up mentor. Just meet someone on the bus. Now he met this one guy, and he was giving him all this business advice on how to run his company, and I was like, holy fuck. And then I was like, well, who is this guy that he has this advice? And then he started telling what his company was. I was like, holy fuck. This guy's like so rich. What the hell's he doing on the bus? And I think he said something about he lost his license and he had to take the bus to get where he was going. He was a bit of a senior. Yeah, so that was the other hitchhiking story that my buddy had. He was hitchhiking on Canada's east coast. And yeah, this story is not for the faint of heart. So anyways, yeah, he's hitchhiking. Eventually he gets picked up, and it's this really nice old man, right? So he's like, he doesn't think anything of it. He's talking to the old guy. They're having a great time this whole ride. So then what happens is he drives past my buddy's stop, right? So my buddy's like, oh shit, man, you missed my stop. We gotta turn around, go back. You missed it, right? Holy, came back from Eastern Europe, Bosnia, Croatia, Slovenia, Montenegro, and I decided to see more and ended up hitchhiking. Wow, that's sweet. Yeah, my dad did a similar trip to that. Except he did all of, he was into the deserts. He went to like Morocco and can't remember whatever desert places, but he's like, you would never believe some of the best parties you would find in the world. They're like in the middle of the Sahara Desert. I was like, yeah, I would never have guessed that. No, he said, or I found out maybe from other people that the hash in Morocco is very good too. Yeah, I was thinking back then, if they could have did vlogging, they would have been rich, right? Because doing trips like that in the old days from the 70s, can you imagine how many hits you would get on YouTube? Showing what the parties in the Sahara Desert in the 70s were like. Yeah, so anyways, my buddy who was in the car asked the old man, he's like, hey man, we missed my stop. Can we like turn around and like drive to drop me off? And then the old man's like, no. So then he's like, okay, just drop me off here, then I'll walk the rest of the way. And the old man's like, no. He's like, what do you mean, no? So what happens is the old man takes out this giant hunting knife out of his like pocket. Or no, that was what it was. He's just said no. So then my buddy's like, what do you mean no? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, but you're going to be coming back to my place. We're going to hang out more at my house. And my buddy's like, no, I'm not hanging out with you. I'm in a rush. And he's like, no, you're not saying no. He's like, that's where we're going. It's your payment for getting this ride. And then so my buddy was like, no. And he takes out his hunting knife. And he just put his hunting knife in his lap. And then the old man pulled over and just let him out. And I was like, holy fuck, can you imagine he didn't have that hunting knife? That was a close call. But too, he was thinking right after, he's like, holy fuck, he really should have wrote the old man's license plate down and told the cops that there's this weird guy picking up hitchhikers and trying to kidnap them. So if anyone's hitchhiking on Canada's east coast, be a little careful, right? Or anywhere, I guess. Yeah, that was scary. You never guess what old men can be up to. Fuck. I guess it's not just old men, men in general, right? Who knows? Maybe ladies too. I shouldn't discriminate. Now, my dad said that when he was traveling in Europe, they could get by on a budget of about 5 cents a day. And that would include food. But a lot of times they would just stay in random caves out in the desert. I was like, you stayed in caves? That must have been fucking wild, right? Yeah, because he said what you could do is stay in the cave, and then for 5 cents, come into town. It would pay for all your food. I don't know where you'd get washed up, but I guess if you're living in the desert, there's probably a lot of smelly people anyways. I shouldn't say that, but in the 70s, I'm sure running water in the desert's probably hard to find. Yeah, beef jerky is one of the ones I like to carry on my camping trips because I love fucking having like some actual meat to eat. And I'm not really going to be hunting on any of these camping trips, so unless I bring beef jerky, I'm not bringing meat. Obviously, because it doesn't require refrigeration. Isn't that amazing? Like one of the secrets of life, that salt is such a powerful preservative that you can like put it in meat and it doesn't even need refrigeration. So no wonder people used to put a lot of salt on everything. And salt was actually worth more than gold at one point. Depending where you were. Unless you're like right next to the ocean, probably then not much. Yeah, when I go camping trips, I don't know what it is. My body adapts to like this burning calorie mode where I never get hungry. So normally I'll just snack on a little bit of beef jerky just for the hell of it because I know I should eat something. And yeah, it makes me feel rejuvenated for the whole trip. Like, I swear, I could probably get by in a whole month just with a pocket of fucking beef jerky. Like, a decent sized pouch of it, but still, it's all I would need. And, well, I'd have to boil pine needles to get my vitamin C. Now, I tried the boiling water when you go camping, and it's not that hard to do. Like, enough fucking camping gear to do that. I got it made out of that aluminum stuff. Even though you're not supposed to cook in aluminum long term, if you have to do it for like 1 or 2 days a year, it's not that bad. Or maybe it's tin. Yeah, it could be tin. No, whatever it is, it's a very lightweight metal. Most of my camping gear, all of it, when I first started doing exploring trips up north, I used to bring regular camping gear and I couldn't carry it. So then I started to realize that, hey, I gotta buy all the fucking lightweight explorer gear. Got that, it was way easier. Now my backpack, I can fit drones and everything because my gear is so lightweight. Yeah, ketchup packs and water. That's a good idea. Never even thought of that. Yeah, when I was like in POV and I didn't really have a lot of food, that's what we would do. Is like when we go to a fast food place like Taco Bell or something, we would buy one taco because we only had like $1 or whatever. And then we would just load up on the freaking sauces and condiments that they had in the restaurant. Because they said you could have some, right? So if you get one taco, at least you can load up on those. And then you'd have like a whole bunch of sauces for something later. Like I'd have a bag of rice at home and I could add those sauces to it. So I wouldn't save money not having to buy sauces as long as I bought one taco. Now I'm sure in these days they don't really allow you to do that still. They might keep the condiments behind the counter and say, hey, one per person. Yeah, I love the freaking sauces at Taco Bell. I know it's not authentic Mexican food or whatever, but whatever kind of food it is, I love it. I don't think I've ever tried authentic Mexican to even compare it, so I'd like to though. I don't know, I did watch some shows about the food there. It looked decent. I'm not too big in spices, but oh yeah. It's weird. I love craft dinner so much. I would probably take that over most fancy foods. Now, one of my ex-girlfriends used to eat a lot of it, and I got addicted to it ever since she shared it with me. I was like, okay, that's the food I like. Now, it's funny with craft dinner, right? Like, some people make it, and it tastes completely different from what someone else will make it, even though it's the same ingredients. I don't know how it works like that, but I don't know if it's the stirring or how long you boil the noodles. Some people probably boil the noodles too long, so it gets mushy. If you boil the noodles just right, it tastes better. I gotta stop talking food, but to be honest, I'm not even hungry. It's nice that I burned 2,500 calories today already. So technically, I can eat a reasonable amount, but I'm still gonna keep it under 2,000, I think. Or who knows? Maybe that piece of slice of pizza I had was more than that. Oh yeah, the ramen noodles. I love those too. People were saying that ramen noodles had like gasoline or some awful products in them. And I'm like, they're probably talking about propylene glycol. And propylene glycol technically is a fossil fuel, like a derivative of the oil. But it's funny because it's not only in that, but it's like in a whole bunch of other foods. Like you can almost name like maybe 20 of your favorite fast foods like that you get that need preservatives, and all of them will use propylene glycol for the preservative. So it's not just that has it in it. Yeah, and MSG, I've never looked into that. I've heard people say good and bad things about it, so I don't know. This probably is one of those things that has both good and bad properties. MSG definitely tastes good, I'll give it that, as far as I know. I've never actually had a jar of it to add it to stuff. It just came in my food already. Yeah, and I know the main reason they use propylene glycol too is not only is it preservative, but it also can help us like dilute shit. Like not only is it like adding water to make it runnier, but the oil property to it makes it like dissolve other shit. So that's why they use it for vaping. It's something that's already approved for human consumption. Now I was looking at propylene glycol, and I think it's in almost every ice cream you buy. What else is it? Cookies often have it in it. That's why when it was in the bread at fucking Subway, I was not surprised. I'm like, why would people be upset about it being in Subway bread, but it's also in ice cream? Are people just gonna stop eating ice cream now too? Unless you're getting homemade ice cream, but how many people are getting that? Yeah, what was the other product? I was just eating a product recently. I read the ingredients. I'm like, fuck, propylene glycol again. It's like I'm eating oil almost every meal. Yeah, did you hear about the lawsuit at Subway? Where someone sued them because they brought out a ruler and they found out that the restaurant was cheating, was giving out 11-inch instead of footlongs. So they took him to court over it and got money. I was like, you gotta be kidding. Can you imagine someone, the restaurant owner sees the guy coming in with the tape measure? He's like, you gotta be kidding me. No, Subway, I don't know if anyone's ever watched the YouTube series on Subway, but it's got quite the fucking history. Which battle am I playing here? I can't even remember. Oh, fuck, it was that one. I was like, is this the end boss? Oh, it's just these two people, that's why. Alright, so I'm just gonna refresh it. Hey, Epic C, how's it going, man? Do you want to restart the current progress? Yes, to confirm. I have to read that twice because I've been vaporizing quite a bit and I don't want to fuck shit up royally. If that's at all possible. Yeah, I gotta stop vaporizing so much. At least I quit for half today. That was pretty good. For me, anyway. For someone else to be like, you're vaporizing half the day and that's good. No, my heart rate's at 91. Most of the day, I kept it low. So it does seem like the vaporizer is going up. Yeah, I'm doing a different time live stream. Give everyone else a chance to watch that's watching at different hours. Thanks for tuning in. Now, what happened yesterday's episode, my fucking city's network, or I guess just my network, it crashed for the whole night. And it was the weirdest crash ever because half the internet worked and half didn't. So I could stream the show, I could log into YouTube and watch YouTube videos, but everything else was down. Couldn't check my banking, couldn't check my email. It was fucked up. I've never seen that internet problem. Well, I have once before, but it wasn't years and years ago. Alright, yeah, take care, George. Have a good day. Oh, you're at work already. Yeah, I'm gonna try streaming later. I don't know if I got two shows in me tonight, but we'll see how it goes. I know everyone else would be disappointed if I don't stream at the same time, so maybe I'll do at least like a half hour if I don't have a full hour in me. Usually once I get started and everyone starts talking, then maybe it'll give me a boost of energy to keep going. No, my watch was telling me I only slept 4 hours last night, so I kind of need a nap. Now, I was going to take a nap earlier, and then all of a sudden my uncle needed carrying. I was like, fuck. Then by the time I carried him, I realized that I needed to do the show, or I was going to miss out on all today's rakes. And I didn't want to miss the rakes or the winter shovels, because I don't have any yet. So I wanted some. Or I don't have many yet. Alright, victory. That wasn't too good of a victory. Like, God, aren't we still early on? Thinking the heroes they're making me fight now are way stronger, right? They're not fucking around anymore. Oh no, they're still sending purples. Good. Hopefully Jane Austen can heal everyone. What the fuck's taking her so long? I'll try a shield just so everyone can heal. No, there's a couple good sports shows on tonight, but I'm sort of breaking my addiction to sports already. A lot of my teams aren't very good this year, so it makes it easier not to watch it. Man, when the Toronto Raptors won it all, I fucking watched every game. Didn't miss one. And I started watching the day we got Kawhi. Well, even years before that, but I made sure to watch every game Kawhi played for us. I knew he was going to leave. I was kind of surprised so many people thought he was going to stay. Well, I was kind of thinking he was going to stay maybe after we won it. But it's happened every time in Toronto. So it's like, how can you be surprised if something happens every time? Alright, so Clone Evolution. Has anyone spent rakes yet or shovels? Did they get any good items? I haven't tried spending them yet. Okay, everyone's back to full health. That's good. Yeah, I did the 4 hour sleep average thing for a good chunk of my life, and then I noticed that's around the time my short-term memory started to go. So I was like, fuck, man. I'm pretty sure there's something to that. If you fuck with your sleep patterns too much, it can lead to earlier signs of dementia. Or memory loss, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of sad, but true. Or it could just be coincidence. Who knows? Maybe I would have got it either way, even if I was sleeping. And I just correlated the lack of sleep to it. But the only reason I was thinking is because when you don't sleep, it does tend to make it worse, right? Now, and then the whole purpose of sleep is, they say, to erase memory and make room for the next day. So that's why if you don't get enough sleep and you feel groggy, it's because now your body's trying to run with less memory available. And if you have really good memory, you probably won't even notice the difference much. But if you run really low, that's when you start to notice it. That's the one thing I worry about veganism. A lot of people that do it, they talk about not like getting sick from it, but it's like your body can run on its organ fat for quite a while. So usually you don't notice it being really bad for your health until it's already past the too late part. So it's not really good to let it run that long. Well, I shouldn't say too late. As long as you're still alive, it's not too late. Unless you're trying to like save your teeth or something and they've already rotted out. Then it would be too late. Alright, fuck this shit. I'm exiting. I want to beat this battle better. We'll bring in some sort of better team. Holy fuck, we're not even near the end. Son of a bitch. Trying to think, who can I substitute out to win this battle? Crime fighter in there somewhere? Put him in instead of him. Let's try that. Maybe turn up the attack so that fucking what's his face actually kills someone. Tengu. I don't know. To be honest, Tengu's pretty cool, but I don't know how good Samson was. I still miss Samson. I remember Samson was so good that I didn't need the Budokais because he was like way stronger. And that's when I got rid of Samson that all of a sudden I realized I needed the Budokais. Come on, healing. Come on, Jane Austen. Crime fighter, anyone. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That extra healing from crime fighter I think is what we needed. There we go. Take that, you pieces of shit. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Epic C, how long have you been watching the show, and do you got videos on your channel? Looks like a pretty neat logo. Now, if anyone ever wants to mention their channel's content, don't worry about it. I'm not against sharing content. I know some creators like, oh, they don't like spamming or whatever, but I don't know. YouTube is already going to remove most of the spam anyways. If you can get it past YouTube, it's fine by me. Ow. I even turned the fucking censorship off on YouTube, and it still censors. Well, maybe they're just turning it down to the lowest level. Alright, cool. Yeah, if you ever get some videos going on your channel, you can promote it here. Alright, we managed to get the victory. Yeah, I pretty much end up recording the show at the same time every day just because I wasn't sure when the best time to stream at would be. And then I started to think, hey, if everyone logs in at game time to see the refresh, maybe that's the time I should try. I think Suki recommended it too. So I was like, yeah, I'll try that time. But then in hindsight, I was noticing with other games that I stream, like Entropia, people liked it when I did different times because there'd be people that could only watch it in the evening. There's some that could only watch it in the mornings, or depending what time zone they were. So I should try to mix it up a little more. Maybe once I reach the 1,000 subs and I'm getting income from ad revenue, then I'll be able to do it longer because I'll be like, hey, now I can work less because I'm starting to get ad revenue. But we'll see how long that takes. Might not even be this year. Let's hope for some luck. My vlogging channel, I'm hoping, will be the ace up my sleeve that works better. I already tried a couple aces and they've all failed. Now, I figured YouTube is God. Of course you're going to fail and fail and fail. If it was so easy, everyone would be doing it. It's like, here, have millions of dollars. It's like, no, I'll pass. I'll just go to a factory. Alright, another victory. That's all I like to see. Now, so one thing the whole global reset idea, I actually don't mind at all for the going online jobs. Like even Facebook has done it. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but say you create like a creator page, like a writer page or a musician band page, some sort of page that's like a link to your regular account, but it's like a business type account because it's a page. Well, anyways, if you have one of those, maybe you can do it with regular pages. I'll have to check. I never even looked. But it's got this little button now that you can click that says Creator Studio. So I tried clicking the Creator Studio button, and it opens up like all these new options where not only can I do live streams, but I can do seminars that require passwords to get in, and I can even do passwords that cost money. So if people want to come into the seminar, they would have to pay. And it's funny too, Facebook is bragging that they not only do the collecting for the paid seminars, but they don't take any commission. So whatever you collect from your seminar, apparently 100% goes to you. So I was thinking that's probably something to do with this whole global reset. They actually are changing things so that people can get jobs online much easier. Like maybe those options were already in Facebook the whole time and I just never found them, but they are easier to find now. Well, they were for me at least. So I don't know if anyone's ever considering it. It's like, yeah, you could just start a page for any hobby that you have. Say you like to play Scrabble or play board games. You can even create a page for that. Then all of a sudden you can start hosting seminars on Facebook and people would pay to get into them. It's fucked up. But that really is the future, eh? I don't know how long factory jobs really will go for. I'm sure there'll always be factory mechanics that will have to fix the machines in the factory, but actual people just feeding boards into machines. I used to do that job. I think, what did they call it? Edge banding. I think that was one of the jobs I used to do in a factory. And to be honest, I loved the job and I was going to keep doing it my whole life until I started to get breathing issues because I was inhaling a lot of sawdust. There was people that switched to masks, but I just couldn't take the masks either, even back then in the 90s. No, it was cool too because the factory that I used to work in, all the people that I went to high school with, when we all graduated or failed, whatever the difference. But anyways, when we all finished high school, we all moved to the same factory. So it's like almost all my friends from all my classes were now in the same factory as me. So it was quite fun. And we had the 3 to 11 shift, so we got to party every night till 4 in the morning, 7 days a week. So it was a blast. Like, who wouldn't like working in that factory, right? It was so funny, too, because we would finish work and we would all have bikes. We, like, all bought, like, mountain bikes or BMX bikes. So we had this, like, giant biker gang of guys from the factory. And then we would just finish work and go bike somewhere and then fucking party our asses off till 4 in the morning, sleep until noon, and then get up and get ready for work to be there by 3. It's not like the life I recommend, but boy, was it a blast. I almost think back to that. I was like, shit, I should get another factory 3 to 11 job. It's probably a whole nother crew of people I could start hanging out with. Now, that was like when we were all young, though, so no one had families yet. So it was like definitely Party City. No, it was so awkward too at that factory. It was all guys. I think there was one girl that worked as like a mechanic, but occasionally the temp service would send a girl to work in the factory with the other guys. Not that the guys would ever say anything, not that I heard of, but usually all the guys would just get caught like just staring at her all shift. Because usually you're just sitting there with a whole room full of other guys and you're so sick of looking at them, right? Same guys every day. It's like, oh shit, hot babe got a job today. So yeah, so usually they'd only work till about lunch and then they would just quit. Felt bad for them, but yeah, that's the good old factory life. Right? Yeah, back in my day, we used to buy drugs from gangs. Man, the older I get, the more that gets closer to my real voice. Yeah, I better enjoy that joke while it lasts. Soon it'll be reality. Well, let's hope. Aging's nothing really to be ashamed of, right? Like, think of all the people that die and wish they could age. Oh, red flowers. Thanks, everybody. Uh-oh. Suki sent a blue flower. Was that for a shitty episode? Or maybe she ran out of jewels. Maybe I should send... Who was it, the other person that sent me one? Oh, yeah. It was Duplo Lego. That's who. Yeah, who knows? Another hot babe sending me flowers. I feel very loved. Thanks, everybody. Or it could be a guy. I'm just guessing. No, I'm pretty sure she told me she was a girl. No, I can't even remember. Sorry. My memory's the worst. Well, maybe not the worst, but pretty damn close. Alright, let's consume some heroes. Oh shit, we got 2 120 armors. Let's equip that before I forget it. Right, 120, 120, 120. The Budokais, they need to start upgrading to 120 gear. So, now's the time, I guess. Feels bad though, because they have a full set of that other, and I don't want to fuck it up. Oh well. Don't worry about being on 262 Epic, because you know what I've noticed? Usually what happens is servers merge at some points, right? So even if we're in different servers, there's probably a chance it will merge at one point. Especially if you keep playing the game and a lot of other people quit in your server, then you'll get merged with someone's server who still has more active players. I was thinking about that too, because the game sent me a whole list of servers that merged. And I was like, oh, so there is server merging going on. So who knows? Maybe you can even make a request to the game. Say, hey, could you merge our server with that one if it's ever an option? One tap, one quilt. And they'll probably add more inter-server features. I've noticed with this game, they seem to always be changing and updating stuff. So who knows? We're probably only a few days away from that happening. Alright, I gotta stop vaping all fucking day. Or half the day. Nah, I can feel the tar building up. It's not good. People say that vaporizing doesn't have any tar. I don't know. Like, dear God, my vaporizer invention here, the tank on it, it fucking collects the oil, and it's fucking sticky as roofing tar. So, I don't know. To say that it's not sticky, well, that would be tobacco, but I'm pretty sure tobacco would also be sticky, right? Even if you made it into vapor. Now, it does make me paranoid about using the vaporizer once I realize that the oil that it collects is as strong as roofing tar. Because I'm like, shit, would you pour roofing tar into your lungs? I hope not. You know why I compared it to roofing tar? It's because nothing can remove it off your skin other than gasoline. Gasoline's the only thing. And if you've ever worked with roofing tar, you've probably encountered that. Gasoline is also the only thing that can remove roofing tar. If you want to see a neat trick or horrible experiment, depending what you want to label it as. One time I took gasoline and I had to pour it into a container and carry it somewhere. So I just poured it in one of those cups that usually use for beer pong. And it was okay in the cup for maybe like a minute or maybe 30 seconds. And then all of a sudden the cup just melted. The gasoline just sprayed everywhere. I was like, oh fuck, I didn't realize the cup would melt, right? Gasoline's a very powerful solvent. It can just dissolve most plastics and even roofing tar. So whatever plastic they use for those jerry cans, that's probably why it's so thick plastic, right? Must be a really durable kind. Let's try beating up Bruce Lee. I don't know how that will go. Yeah, it looks okay. Fat Pig and her. Holy shit, this is a fucking strong team. Yeah, let's try it and see how it goes just with the normal battle. Holy shit, 6 likes. Thanks, everybody. Never realized this time of day would be so active for likes. Might have to switch. No, I'm serious. I'll probably try to mix it up more once I reach 1,000. Do 2 episodes a day sometimes so that there will be occasional different times, and then the other people won't have to get pissed about missing their show. You know, that's what I think I'll do for the patrons page. I should put a thing on the patron page so everyone who's a patron gets to pick a time slot, or not pick it, but vote on it. So if you want like this extra second show for patrons, I won't make it patrons only, but the patrons will get to pick. So I'll be like, hey, let's do the show at 4 in the morning. Let's do it at 1 in the afternoon, whatever time you want. Because really, I have a fucked schedule, so I can really do the show at any time. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm fucking awake at 2 a.m. some days and waking up at 5 a.m. some days. It's all over the place. Hey, it's Demetrius from Lelanders. How's it going, Demetrius? Hey, there's Morlack. Me and Morlack usually are pretty neck and neck. When we try to fight, we're pretty close. Let's try a good old Morlack battle. See how advanced his team has gotten. Ooh, he's not looking like too many reds these days. I must have got an edge on red somehow. Alright, let's give this a battle. Now, I had to trim the beard for the dentist. Well, I didn't really have to, but it's like a whole office of really hot babes. So I was like, even though they're all married, I still try to look nice. I tried trimming my beard and I failed miserably, so I'm like, fuck, I gotta trim more off now. I know some people love the beard and other people hate it. It's all hit and miss. Now I'm looking forward to a few more days of this weight loss trend to start getting back in the right direction for that. Alright, so we managed to beat him pretty good. That wasn't actually much of a challenge. Oh, we got 10 levels up on him. So maybe he took a break from the game and we got a lead on him that way. Or it was when I got the VIP 4 level. That might have pushed me over the limit for catching up to him. This really is a pay-to-win game, right? If you pay enough, you can win. Victory. Defeat. Victory. Right, so I think there was something else I was trying to work on. Was it, I'm gonna check the rakes? Holy fuck, I even beat a level 190. My team isn't as bad as it used to be. I remember my team used to, holy fuck, 8 million? Donkey Puncher. That's a very rude move. Now, I remember one of my friends explained to me what that was once, and I was like, dear God. What has this world come to? Sorry, the pun. Ordinary clones. Oh yeah, I've already played that. Don't want to give that shit another go. Is it already picked? That's good. Oh fuck, that reminds me. I never bet on the Hunger Games. Ugh. Piece of shit. Remember yesterday? I'm like, oh, I'll just place a bet at the end of the show. Then the fucking show crashed and I couldn't place a bet. Son of a bloody gaping cockhole. Sorry, the English chicken terminology rubs people the wrong way sometimes. Oh god, that I should have guessed that was gonna happen. And in the back of my mind, right when I said it, I was like, well, that was a good jinx. I might have even said that was a jinx. I think I did say it. I have to go into the archive. Oh yeah, so we're gonna check out the Darwin lab and see what happened with Fat Chili, right? Like, what the hell did I need Fat Chili for? I don't even remember. Yeah, I really got to make that guy gold sometime. Never have. Oh, so this guy needs him, huh? Hmm. Do I have that guy? Oh, fuck, I do, huh? So I only needed one more of this red guy. Fuck, man, I really should have got him. Wasn't he just one of the characters I could have got, but I failed? Yeah, the server game seems to, or the Hunger Games really seems to play a server game on us. It's just predicting the future. Yeah, it pisses me off when the Hunger Games goes and I forget. They really got to make some better notification system for that. I know they're sending it to BlueStacks or whatever, but I never check those. I need some sort of notification on the fucking screen. She's like, hey, bet it's almost over. Alright, so we did already make a Darius. It's not him. Who did I need the fat chili for? Ooh, so I'm close to a fucking gold Pericles. Fuck, none of him either. I got lots of him. I think I might already have a Pericles in my storage, and I'm gonna win another one. So I'll be up to 3, so I'll just be him away from a gold Pericles. Gold Pericles is a guy I've always dreamed of having. So maybe that'll work. Oh, is that who I needed Fat Chili for? Fuck. I was hoping it was someone good. Maybe there is someone good. I gotta keep checking. Can't believe it. If I spent all that time getting Fat Chili just to make fucking Uncle Joe? What a waste. Does anyone else know who the Fat Chili guys used to make? I'm trying to think. Who the fuck was I collecting him for? Yeah, it has to be Uncle Joe, eh? There's no one else. Oh, here it is. It's him. Van Gogh. That's who I needed it for. Alright, so we're gonna make a gold Van Gogh today, it looks like. Unless I don't have... Fuck, this guy. Oh, son of a bitch. Let's go check and see if we have him. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. No! No, we do not have him. Fuck. Is he available in the store? Maybe I just didn't buy him from the store. Yes, he is. Okay, so we can buy him from the store. Should I, you think? Or kind of a waste of store shit? It is kind of a waste of store shit, right? Because I could be buying the purple potions. If I was buying those, that'd be much worth more than this would be, right? Hmm. Because really, I could fucking tank it and just buy a shitload of purple potions. And I'd really be... Those would come in handy, right? I don't know. Is Van Gogh even worth making gold? I heard that he sucks. So am I making him gold for nothing? He's probably an ingredient for someone I don't even need. Alright, so I better run that by Suki first. I think she's the smartest one around to ask, so... Isn't that how it works, eh? Fucking kids are the ones teaching us shit. Anyways. Or young ladies, I should say. Now, I always noticed that when I started watching tutorials on YouTube. So many of the times, it's kids teaching me stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? Kid geniuses these days. Alright, so I guess I'll have to pass on making him for today. But either way, who should I get at the casino next? That's the next big decision. Who am I needing on the casino? In order to determine that, I really have to look at the Darwin lab again. Fuck. Alright, so Budokai, I'm just going to leave her Budokai. Definitely not upgrading her. Crime Fighter, he sucks to upgrade. This kid, I'm pretty sure someone said he sucks to upgrade, or maybe no, he was one of the better ones. But I don't have Santa, so we won't be doing that. We've already made, or no, we haven't made Harsh Assassin yet, but someone said she's not a good transformation either. I'm tempted to do Wright Brothers transformation. Okay, so yeah, let's check. Who does this guy need? He needs Dante. Do I have him? Yes. He needs her. Do I have her? Not yet, so let's get her. How many does she need? She just needs that gold-haired guy. And he's only available in the fucking Super Casino, I think. Does anyone have the casino image handy? Oh, I know where the casino image is. I'll just check the Discord. Yeah, so I'll give a shout out to the Discord if anyone hasn't joined it yet. We'll be checking it out right now because I gotta check to see the casino page. Alright, let's hope there's no porn on here. Alright, Lelanders Gaming. Oh yeah, thanks Joe. I've got 9k diamonds. I don't know how I got so many so quick. I was just glancing at the other day. I'm like, shit, I'm over 10,000 now. So that's a good sign. It's always nice to skyrocket in diamonds. But anyways, let's go up and check out the casino page. I know one of the viewers was asking for the casino page and I said I was going to post it and I didn't even need to because it was already posted. Yeah, it looks like this orange hair guy or yellow blonde hair guy. He's the only one that can only get him in Royal. So that sucks. So I have to pick someone else. We'll go for Lu Bu. That's really who I need. So let's go for Lu Bu. If he's really available on it, let's try to get him. I got no choice. I gotta try. I can't sit back and wait any longer. We need Lu Bu. I'll try not to blow through fucking 10,000 jewels getting him. Sucks. I need this guy too, but Lu Bu's more important. Come on, Lu Bu. Where are you? Oh, the Discord invite is invalid. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Because I was trying to figure out how to post a Discord invite. I've never figured it out yet. I'll show you where I got it from. Oh, fuck. I've got it on this page still. Well, at least I can show it to you. The Discord invite. Let's see. So, Lelanders Gaming. You go to invite people. Is that where you get it from? Invite people. And then here's the edit invite link. So I'll put that and I'll put it in the chat. See if that works. And you might have to click it quick because fucking YouTube might take it down. I don't know. It's up there now. See if it works. If it doesn't, I don't know what else I can send. Alright, so let's get back to the game where I thought I was already. No, I was doing some refreshes while you guys were on the other screen. I was trying to get Lubu and no sign of me yet. Yeah, it works now? Sweet. Alright, so I'll recopy that one and put it in the YouTube description. Hopefully I don't fucking forget again. No, being in the Discord is kind of like, almost like being in the same server. Similar. And we can still probably do cross-server battles. I don't know how those work. Well, I do know how they work a little. I don't know if you can search people in the cross-server battles. That'd be kind of cool. Come on, Lubu. Did I click it on Lubu and just clicked it away because I wasn't even looking? Fuck. Hope not. Oh god, this is a nightmare. I have to go back and look how many jewels I'm burning through because they don't fucking give you the jewel count anywhere. Can't see it when you're on the screen that uses them. It's probably designed that way, right? On purpose. Fuck people over. Make them use all their jewels when they're not looking. Oh, there's Hitler. Man, he's so popular. Remember when I needed Hitler? I was going to buy him. I'm like, I better not, because if I do, they'll just flood me with Hitlers right after I buy them. Oh, come on. Where's Lubu? For God's sakes. I must have went through like 5,000 jewels trying to land it on him. Couldn't, so I stopped at that other guy. They just won't put it on Lubu. I don't know why. Maybe there's like a trick where they fucking screw you. Same guys over and over again. They won't change it. Say, no, my team will be too good if I get Lubu. They're like, fuck it, we can't give it to him. No, it's too conspiratorial. Come on. No victimhood here. Ah, that guy again. Fuck, I should leave it on this guy because I need him for that transformation. They won't give me Lubu, I swear. Well, I'm still at... Am I gonna fucking burn through thousands of fucking jewels trying to land Lubu? Lubu! I need you! Come on! Double cross fingers! Fuck, man, they're giving me anyone but him. Anyone. I swear Lubu isn't in this list. Like, people are telling me they've seen him in this list. I've gone through it hundreds of times. I've never seen him once in here. Come on, I'm trying to jinx it. Come on. Gosh. There he is. Yes. Right, so I don't know how many jewels I burned through there, but I think it was worth it. Fuck, almost over 1,000. But dear God, I wish they had a lock button. Just put a lock button here so I don't fucking accidentally hit refresh. Alright, let's give it a few spins for Lubu. See if we can pull it off. We're up to 7 likes. You guys have been hooking me up with likes. I'll do the spins. Hey, Nutroll, how's it going? Yeah, I had to finish yesterday's episode because I got my internet and I've got all this shit to do. Where if I don't do it, I won't get the rakes or the shovels. Alright, so let's just do a couple more spins and we'll save the Lubu shit for next episode, I guess. Nah, let's do it. I want Lubu so bad. Oh, purple potions. That was good. It's risky too, because if I don't go for Lubu now, I'm just increasing the chances of me hitting refresh by accident. So one nice thing about playing this game on a cell phone I miss is usually I didn't click with my finger wrong too many times. But with the mouse, it's way more common. Because with the mouse, it's like I'm not even looking half the time. But with your finger, you're actually looking to where you're pressing, right? God. Alright, I'll do the Lubu later because I have a feeling I'm just going to burn through all my tokens and I'm not going to give them because I just got one. I know it's conspiratorial, but... Alright, let's try a couple refreshes for that yellow hair guy. God, I hope they give me him after just a couple. I don't want to burn through thousands here. Nah, I'm not going to keep refreshing this. I can't. I don't want to see my whole jewels disappear. I'll just wait for it. Hopefully the blonde hair guy will come next refresh. Yeah, I think I went up in diamonds for or purple jewels because I was collecting some rewards that had some pretty good ones. Oh yeah, I was making level 400. Is that what did it? In the dungeon? They gave me a reward for that. Alright, let's check how many rakes we got. Maybe that's what we can do for today's episode. We'll show the viewers some rakes. Or shovels, if that's what they call a shovel. The winter rake. The winter rake event. What will we get? Ah, fuck, 1500. So we're still not even close. But that's not... Oh, wait, is it so bad? Let me check. I was thinking these daily tasks give us some, but God, that's like a puny amount. It's never going to amount to any... Oh, there was a 30. Still, that's not going to amount to much. Yeah, so the only good way we're going to get these rakes is by beating these events. There's only one to do it. Fuck. Holy fuck, we're so close to Pericles. Do I have a second one? Ah, fuck, I don't. I thought I had a second Pericles. Oh. Yeah, so there's the Van Gogh I needed. Just need that other guy. So damn, we're really close to 2 more fucking golds, right? We're almost at Lubu, and we're almost at Van Gogh. Obviously, I should be focusing more on Lubu. Right, what battles do I have left to do for today's episode? Holy shit, we're almost at an hour 20 already. Yeah, let's check this. Nothing good. Oh, there, that one's good. Now I'm trying to get more selective of how much stuff I spend jewels on, so I'm not wasting my fucking purple jewels as much. Alright, what daily tasks did I forget? I gotta make sure I finish them all before the end of this episode. Guild instances. Because man, after this, maybe what I'll try to do is get a little nap before 7 so I can actually have enough energy to finish the next show. So if I don't get a nap in, it's gonna be rough. No, it's nothing like playing Clone Evolution when you can't stay awake. Have you ever tried to do that? Where it's like you're just fighting to keep your eyes open. You're like, oh, the battle. It's almost over. It's almost over. Yeah, that's true. Epic C has a good point. At least they don't increase the cost of the jewels each time you click it, like a lot of the other things in the game. So they could have screwed us much worse. At least they used a bit of lube. That did not taste good for some reason. Whew. Dumping that bowl. Whew. Yeah, I think I'm turning off the vaporizer for today. That was the worst hoot imaginable. I don't know if a fucking seed was in there or what. Ooh. Yeah, let's make my last hoot for the fucking year. Quit weed after that fucking hoot like that. Oh. That was nasty. That's one thing about this vaporizer. You have to be really careful that everything you put in it is fucking weed, right? Because normally if you put like a hair or something in your joint, you won't taste it even though it's disgusting because you're burning everything and it doesn't really amplify the flavor. If you put a fucking hair in this thing, oh, you'll taste it. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe a fucking hair got in there. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, I gotta empty this. Fuck, I don't want the tank getting that smell. Yeah, I gotta take that bowl right out of there. That's weird, because that bowl I took a few hits off already and there's nothing wrong. It was just the end of it. What the fuck? Well, that's weird. Alright, let's see how we do in this battle. Are they gonna kill my team? Let's hope. That didn't bring... Oh, fuck, they killed him. I gotta switch that around. Alright, so let's try switching that. Good old switcheroo. Nintendo Switch its ass. Yeah, that was useless. Let's try that and that. So if she wants to hit us, she can get fucking poisoned. Excuse me. Yeah, thanks, Nutroll. My day's going pretty good. How's yours? I finished 13,000 steps. Had a shoveling shift. I had that finished by like 9 a.m. And then, or no, it was about 10 a.m. I guess. Or no, closer to 11. Today was a longer day. But anyways, my heart rate's at 76. That's a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday I was doing the show at 100. And yeah, I burned 2,691 calories so far today. So, and I only ate one slice of pizza. So I should be pretty good there. And I walked 6.49 miles. So almost 7 miles. Or no, almost 6.5 miles. Maybe I'll leave it in miles because maybe people know that more than kilometers. To me, I always get both mixed up and I've been using them my whole life. Both of them. Alright, so let's see how this battle goes. Will the changes help? Oh yeah, Alice seems to be able to take a better pounding. Tengu takes that, he gets too sore, has to give up. Dies. The ultimate give up. Now, my uncle's been in rough shape today, but man, he always is, so it's never a good day really much anymore these days. For him. Now, I'm starting to get concerned because there has been a lot of funerals lately, so I'm like, fuck man, February's coming up. Usually that's the month of death. I don't know, when I was younger, a lot of my friends and family died in February, so it's like, man, for me, February's always been death month. And that's kind of like what, I know it's Black History Month too, so I shouldn't make fun of that, but no, it's just my uncle died, or not my uncle, my second grandfather died in February, and one of my best friends died in February, so I started to like hate February. No, I guess February is the death month when it comes to Valentine's Day. People always think of that as a holiday for love. That's actually not what Valentine's Day was about, right? The Valentine's Day was giving out the cards because someone was getting executed. I think it was a love letter or something, but still, someone was getting executed. Yeah, November's, that's brutal. No, thankfully I've actually forgot the day my grandpa died. For the longest time, every day that day in February came up, I would always be sad. But now I guess it's evolved to the whole month being sad. I don't know how that's better. Should try to look up the day again. Try to isolate it. Nah, I still got a long way to go before I start losing weight, but I'm pretty sure if I keep burning like at least like 3,000 calories a day and only eat 2,000, that should be about a pound a day I'm losing technically with the calories. But that's just with a watch, so really it's probably not going to be a pound a day. It'll be a little bit over or less each day, depending how much sugars I drink. I switched to water and with just a little bit of artificial sweetener, which I got to make sure I don't keep drinking the artificial sweeteners. I'll probably be shitting blood again. Hoping that was just E. coli poisoning from having to clean up too much shit. It's kind of disgusting, eh? You reach the point where you've cleaned up so much shit that you're getting E. coli poisoning. It's like, fuck. That really sucks. Now, I used to hear about E. coli on the news, and I was like, oh yeah, what's E. coli? So I shouldn't have jinxed it. Fuck. Oh yeah, some people tell me that they're having the problems with gaining weight. I could tell you a few of my secrets for gaining weight. The real trick for gaining weight I found, well, it's probably a dangerous trick because you people that have trouble sleeping probably shouldn't try it. But if you can eat your meals just before you go to bed, that seems like it really packs it on. Like I don't know what it is. Like, it doesn't even matter how many calories you're eating. If you eat it just before bed, it seems to pack it on. Oh, and the other thing is ice cream. What is it? Ice cream and spaghetti. There was that one meme on Facebook. If you take ice cream and just pour it onto spaghetti, you'll probably be gaining like 10 pounds a day. No, it's just because they're super high calorie foods, right? How calories works, they say, is you gain or lose, what is it, 2,000 pounds, or no, 2 pounds is 2,000 calories. That's what it is. I don't know why they just don't do 1,000 is one. Or I could be getting that wrong. Maybe it's like your body will burn 2,000 calories a day just by doing nothing. And then if you add any extra exercise, you get calorie burning on top of that. So they say if you eat only 2,000 calories in a day, you should lose about a pound or two a day. That's why it's not healthy to only eat 2,000. They want you to eat at least like probably 10 times that for a real diet or a healthy diet. No, what's the other one? Cheese. Yeah, if you can stomach cheese, man, that'll pack on the pounds. No, just try to avoid the foods that you eat to lose weight. I don't know if you've ever heard of negative calorie foods. They're really dangerous foods. Like if you were in the wild and you found them and you started eating them, it's dangerous because you burn more calories eating it than you do getting in the digestive part. So for every food you eat of it, you go negative calories. Some of those foods, what was the big one? Celery? Celery is a negative calorie food. So if you're eating a lot of celery, it's going to be almost impossible to gain weight because you're filling yourself up with stuff that will actually make you lose weight eating it. Unless you like take celery and dip it in cream cheese or something, maybe then you're okay to eat it. If you want to gain weight. But yeah, pickles. Pickles is another one you'd want to stay away from if you're trying to lose weight or gain weight. Because pickles is the ultimate weight loss food. Because if you take a whole pickle and you eat it, it's like 5 calories. So it's like 5 calories is almost zero. And it's pretty filling. So if you ate a whole bunch of pickles all the time, yeah, you definitely have trouble gaining weight then. Or in reverse, if you want to lose weight, just eat pickles all the time. You'll get so full and you'll be like, oh god, I can't eat anything, and you won't have gained any weight. Not that I'm offering dietitianal advice, I probably have to clarify that on YouTube now. I just tried rapid weight loss and gains multiple times. Oh yeah, and milk. If you can like buy chocolate milk and just start guzzling chocolate milk all day, man, that'll pile on the calories. Let's see, how much was this thing that I drank of chocolate milk? It says it's 170 per glass, but 250 milliliters. Or no, so that's a cup. So how many cups are in this? A liter. So I have to times it by 4. So that wasn't so bad. 150 or 170 times 4 would be like 700 or something. Well, actually, that is really bad because 2,000 is your daily limit, right? So if you drank a whole carton of that, you'd already be up to 700. And I fucking love chocolate milk, so I could drink like a 4 liter twice a day easy. That'll pack on the weight. Not to mention you're probably risking a kidney stone drinking that much milk. I'll have to be careful. Now, if you want different diet shows or channels on YouTube, if you've watched Sverge's show, he's pretty good. Although I wouldn't watch a show if I wanted to gain weight, because I'm pretty sure he looks like he's still losing weight every episode. Now, I haven't seen Sverge making many videos, so I'm wondering if his whole diet collapsed. I knew it would eventually because I've seen a lot of people try it over the years. I was like, holy shit, man, you're playing with fire. It could work, but there's like a 99% chance it's not. Now, the issue that gets the carnivores, I don't know if people have heard, is they claim that they can get vitamin C from eating organ meat, which is technically true, but it's like the same thing about vegans saying that they can get B12 from like eating grass or something. It's not really that digestible. You're not going to be digesting organ meat that well, especially if you're eating it raw. Like cooking meat is one of the things that makes it digestible. So if you're not making it digestible, it's just loaded with anti-nutrients the same way the plants are. Alright, so we beat it. Holy, did it say we beat it? That was sweet. Yeah, so that's what I was wondering when I seen Sverge eating all that. But yeah, the trick that a carnivore, like, there's obviously a carnivore diet that can work because there's Inuit people and the different tribes up north or groups of people, whatever the term is these days. But yeah, anyways, they can eat a whole carnivore diet, and the trick was whale skin. Turns out whale skin is just almost pure vitamin C. So it's like even just one little bite of it and you can get all your vitamin C intake. But the hard part about that in the city, how are you going to get whale skin, right? I'm pretty sure no store sells whale skin. Or at least I hope they don't. Maybe you could go to like a sea or a pet aquarium. Not to suggest this, but buy like fucking mini whales. I don't know if they sell those at pet stores. Eat your pets. Oh, that'd be nasty. Pretty sure illegal. Depending where you live, make sure you check your local laws. Now, my one friend has a pet pig, so that's the only reason I'm thinking of that. I don't really have any intention of eating any other animals. If he has a giant pig roast one day, I might attend it. No, I think he's probably wondering why I've never come over to meet the pig. And I was thinking it's probably because I plan to eat it. I don't want to get attached to it. Yeah, my favorite meat used to be bacon. But I ate so much bacon for a while there that I started to get sick of it. That's, you gotta be careful, right? Never take too much of what you like the most, because you end up getting sick of it. Now, I think right now, if I could pick any meat that I could eat, I was just about to say pulled pork. Yeah, maybe it is pulled pork. I love pulled pork. Roast beef is maybe a second, close second. Especially roast beef sandwich. Oh, those are so good. Yeah, thank God I'm not hungry today. At least I can talk about food without starving. Oh yeah, said I was gonna wrap this show up quick. Fucking, I'm running way over the time limit. So let's leave that, and we'll leave more bait battles for later. I click it right away again. I got the current those done. I hope. Right, so I have to finish the ordinary clones and consume the heroes. Consume the heroes. There we go. Got some heroes already to consume. That is good. Oh, that's why my team was so full. Alright, do I have time to let it run for another ordinary clone? Yeah, I do. So I'll just let that run. Yep, so the only thing left is completing the regular ordinary clone. I'll do that just before 7 o'clock. Hopefully I'll wake up for my nap in time. Alright, 8 likes. Holy fucking shit, man. This does seem like a good time to stream. Thanks, everyone. Can't believe how many likes. I was thinking we were going to get 0 because everyone was waiting for 7. I was like, fuck, 0. I hate 0. Hate. Gotta stop hating. Alright, so let's see. 103 and 50. So it looks like we might even get another purple draw of 3 heroes soon. I'll wait till I reach 3. 3 at the same time is my favorite. Alright, let's see. What else was there? We'll let the dungeon battle roll while we check out the patrons list. And fuck, man, I really should have finished the patrons list updating, but we'll have to get that ready for when we get back for tonight's episode. Oh, it says that the invite expires, so you really can't just post it somewhere. Or does it? Did I read that wrong? Yeah, it says it expires in 1 day. So that explains it. I was like, I'm pretty sure I copied the same thing. Nah, sorry if I left the Discord open too long and it was beeping. I always forget that because I'm not fucking wearing my headphones. So one nice thing about live streaming and I don't have any guests going is I really don't need the audio because there's nothing that I could hear unless I fuck something up. Then I should be hearing it. Alright, so let's wrap up the show by checking out the patrons list. We got Jim, Ray, and Travis, and Suki has joined as well. So I appreciate all 4 of you guys helping, and young ladies. So let's see here. Yeah, I don't have the song ready yet, and my buddy's still busy. Work has gotten crazy lately, so I'm gonna start working on it on my own actually this week, and with my new computer. So we'll see how that goes. I didn't get the new computer set up today, obviously, because I've been busy with work and moving my uncle. But I don't believe we have a shift tomorrow unless we get a huge storm overnight, which we might. So could be a new computer tomorrow, might not be. Either way, thanks patrons. Jimmy Ray Travis. Jimmy Ray Travis. Or Jim Ray Travis. We should always say Jim, because I know some Jims hate being called Jimmy. So sorry, Jim, if you hate that. Right, Travis, too. Hey, Warzard the Bored Time Lord. Oh, you just got here. Sorry, we just got started with the exit. But I'll give you a little bit of clone evolution action. Keep you addicted. Yeah, that was close. We almost had that guy this time. This guy's one of those battles where he heals himself too fast. Might have to crime fighter his ass so he gets poisoned. Alright, that battle sucked. Let's try it again. And who should I substitute in? Let's try crime fighter. Extra shield. This might actually do it. Well, let's do a roll quick while this battle's just beginning. 148,486. 486 used to be my favorite computer back in the day. It was the one that came out just before the first Pentium. And let's put it to Bet Fury, and let's go check this. How's the battle going? Crime Fighter's still alive. One of the Budokais has died. Jane Austen has died. It's not good. Alright, so we'll give a quick grab of the Satoshi in this site as well. If anyone wants to join these sites, just make sure you're of gambling age and follow the links below. Sorry if I forgot to specify that for anyone else before. I was kind of just assuming everyone knew you had to be of age to gamble, but I should specify. Well, I guess these days it is a little bit not easy to assume it, because clone evolution makes you gamble on the Hunger Games, but it's not real money. And Satoshi, even though it's really low value, it is still real money. And especially if you built up a lot of it just by collecting the free, it would start to be substantial amounts. Like, I think my other Bitcoin account is close to $100 or whatever. I'll have to check it. The price of Bitcoin's always fluctuating. I think I actually lost 20% in the past few days. Alright, so that's how you do the withdrawal for Bet Fury. And Bet Fury is sweet because you only have to wait like every 10-20 minutes and it'll give you more. Where the other website, you have to wait, I think, every hour before you can collect it. And then once you get the money, just go up to all games, click in-house games. Now you can play all these games for just one Satoshi. The one I had actually luck with today, which maybe they changed the algorithm, because I haven't had luck playing this game in a long time, but today I did. So I put it on 4. You can start it at 1, 2. I actually recommend 2 is the best one, but 4 is just a little bit risky. So you put it on 4, hit start, and what you're trying to do here is just keep breaking even, then you're good to go. And the whole time you're doing it, your balance of these BFGs are going up, and that's shares of the casino. So that's what you're trying to do, is convert all your Satoshi into shares of the casino. And I'll hit stop and show everyone what my last share was like, just to give you an idea of how much the share is worth. I'm surprised how much they pay out, really. It's almost so good, it's too good to be true, guys, so just be wary of that and only gamble what you can afford to. So my payout is they're giving me 48 Satoshi just from the shares of the casino and all these other cryptocurrencies. What is it? Torrents, Tethers, Trons. Oh god, Ethereum, yes. Fucking been trying to remember Ethereum's name like a million times, could never do it. Just fucking did it. Did it! Yeah! You can do multiple watch lists, but only need one. Alright, so Bitcoin's up 4%, Ethereum's up 2, Tether's up 0.4, Tron's down 0.5. Holy shit, BitTorrent's up 1.8. That's a pretty good increase. Alright, so if anyone's into cryptocurrencies and you want to play for free, I recommend both those sites and this one for tracking them. What is this one called again? CoinMarketCap. I should really put it in the description. Right, so yeah, and almost forgot today's delayed episode. So let's get a quick message from the sponsor. Today's delayed or early episode, depending how you look at it, is brought to you by Crack. Crack. It'll fuck you up. Woo! Alright, let's get the battle back. Yeah, it's Plinko from The Price is Right. You can't really argue with that game. I know it's fucking hard some days. Like, one day I turned Plinko on, all my chips just went down the lost slot. Like, over and over and over. I'm like, what the fuck? At least mix it up with the occasional win. Can try to give me the illusion that I'm not just losing really fast. Yeah, oh yeah, you guys didn't hear the update about the internet. I forgot. So I went to bed. I'm like, fuck, man, internet's fucked. I don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to be working when I wake up? Wake up, and it's like brand new. No one did anything different. It's just whatever was wrong is fixed now. So I was talking to a few other computer experts, and they said sometimes the DNS cache can get fucked up too. I think you guys were mentioning that to me yesterday. So he was wondering if that could be it, but he said it did sound weird. He almost said it did sound like a firewall issue. And I was thinking that too, because why would it allow some websites but not others? That's like a type of firewall, right? So I don't know how I got a firewall. Maybe my internet service provider is experimenting with different firewalls. That could be it. Never even considered that, huh? Right, there's one other thing I wanted to show you guys, in case you didn't hear about it. It was a weird update. Remember I was telling you I got this Fitbit watch for Christmas, and it's really cool. And it's like this company Fitbit, and sorry, I was just looking at babes on Facebook. Ooh. No, Raven Jade posted some new images if you haven't seen her lately. She's got pink hair and it looks smoking. Right, anyways, let's see. Yeah, you should check out her YouTube channel. I don't know how many videos she's been doing lately, because sorry everyone, I've fucking been sucking balls at fucking watching other people's content. I gotta start getting caught up on everything. But, yeah, so what was I checking out here? Oh yeah, I was gonna show that image about the Fitbit watch. I should have realized that the Fitbit watch had this potential. I don't know if you can. Oh, I won't even mention that part. I was like, I had a really awful story to say. I'm like, I'm not going to say that. I've said enough awful shit lately. Let's tone that down a little. Just a little. Yeah, that's what someone was telling me, that if you got a cell phone, this will do this anyways. But I actually don't carry my cell phone with me, so this is new. Alright, I'll put it in my desktop, or no, downloads. Hopefully I don't have any topless babes in this folder. No, good. I can't believe I just said no topless babes is good. What is wrong with me? Fuck. No, maybe I should just do that as disclosure before I start YouTube every time. That any topless babes that appear during this broadcast are purposely for educational purposes. And we're in Canada, so being topless is legal for babes. So anyways. Oh yeah, that is the difference for this one too. So you know how this Fitbit watch... Oh, let me close the Facebook version. So I gotta stop showing... I can show this, that's fine. But anyways, this Fitbit watch, it's neat. It's got tracking for how many steps you take, my heart rate, so it's got a heart rate monitor, and it's also monitoring how many kilometers I walk. I don't think it has any way of tracking where I'm walking. Maybe it does. And how many calories I burn. But anyways, you know what's the real kicker to this? I got an email the other day from Fitbit. And you know what the email said? They got a huge buyout offer, or someone offered to buy them out. But they're going to remain semi in control of it, and they promise not to make any changes to the watch. So it'll still work like it did before. No changes. But guess what happened? I opened up the watch program to see what's new that they added. Guess what they added? Anyone have a guess? It's a little bit conspiratorial of a guess, but I'll just show it anyways. Now, hopefully there's nothing wrong with this. Just clarify that. Anyways, I got an email, and look what it says. That the Fitbit watch company, the company that bought them out, appears to be tracking us for COVID-19 purposes. So now not only are they going to track if we go outside and how many kilometers we're walking, and if we're doing it for exercise purposes or not, they're also monitoring your heart rate. So they're seeing if you have an increased heart rate that you might have COVID. So they said they could use this data just that they collect from the watch to determine whether or not you should be put in a quarantine center, basically. So I was like, woo, that's quite the update to the watch, right? Now, technically, I was thinking I should stop wearing the watch and just live in fear. But I figured I love the watch, so I'm just going to keep using it. I don't really care if they track me. Now, if I wanted to live in fear, I would just volunteer for more lockdowns. Yeah, so my friends on Facebook, they posted, oh, that's funny. If you carry a cell phone, they would already be tracking you. But I don't carry cell phones. I actually leave it at home. And my cell phone doesn't have a heart rate monitor. So that is quite a big difference now that they're tracking everyone's movements. Not only that, but adding in the heart monitor, so they're tracking everyone's vital signs. So I don't know, like I'm not hating on it that much. Maybe it is for the best, but I just figure I'd let everyone know in case you got a smartwatch for Christmas and it never had the COVID tracking features. Now it does. Depending which company, I guess. Alright, anyway, so let's finish wrapping up the show with the affiliate links because it looks like everything has crashed. It was like, they're holy fuck, you're at 2 hours. Fucking end the show already. Yeah, I definitely need a nap now. Alright, let's go. Fuck, I can never find it. Ah, there it is. Right, so if you want to help out the show, I showed the Patreon link. You can get your name on that. Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. Comes on t-shirts and bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hideout TV will pay you to watch videos. Swagbucks will pay to shop online. GameKit will pay to play video games. Free Bitcoin is those spins that I did, and the Virtual Mate sex machine is for adults and men only. But if ladies need the sex machine, they know who to call. Just kidding. No, the product's real. It's shipped. They're still updating it. It's got average reviews so far, but I think it's pretty cool. Alright, so take care, everyone. Click show more information button if you want to see all these links and more. Thanks for tuning in for this weird afternoon episode. Got carried away with all the viewers, so I ended up making it 2 hours. Sorry if it was too long for anyone. You can always pause it, split it up into episodes. Alright, anyways, if you want to check out my websites in there too, judsonweebly.com. And yeah, if you happen to get any, let's check out the fire screen. Fire! If you happen to get any smartwatch features in your vaporizer, and these new ones taste like shit, then give the show a dislike. But if that doesn't happen, and you like the new features, no, I'm just kidding. If you like the show, you can give it a like. I really appreciate it. And just make sure you never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See ya. Gotta switch hands. Using the opposite hand is always awkward. Yeah, take care, guys. See ya. Oh yeah, I forgot to give all the viewers a shout out. Fuck. George Washington, Jose. George Washington, Epic C. Nut Roll. George Washington. Warzard the Born Time Lord. And Nut Roll. Alright, sorry if I said a couple names there twice. See ya later.